I'd like to welcome everyone today to the opening of the expansion of the Scholle Corporation. And I believe it's phase 2. There'll be a ribbon cutting today, and next year we're looking forward to phase 3. The City of Merced appreciates the efforts that the company has made and wants to thank the Scholle officials who are here. William Scholle, the Chief Executive Officer, Robert, the original plant manager, and Sal Hasbro, the head plant manager. The City of Merced and the Redevelopment Agency are pleased to have been of help, and we want to thank you very much for investing in our community. I'd like to introduce you to some of our City Council members that are here today. I think there's some past members also. Hub Walsh, City Council. Is there anyone else here? And then we have several former City Council members that usually don't get introduced, but I think we should. There's Flip Hassett and Norm Herman, and who else did I see early on? And Gloria, of course. Well, she's still elected to another group. And Dick Whittington. So there you are, Jim. So thank you for coming, and thank you to Scholle for investing in the center.
We have the presentation of several awards and certificates, and I'd like to invite Jim and Jean Weaver up from the Boys and Girls Club for the first presentation.
As most of you know, in July of '94, we opened the Boys and Girls Club. We also that year launched our benefactor program. And I'm happy to say that Scholle Corporation became our very first corporate benefactor. Now, one of the things that we do for our benefactors is we give them a plaque. We can put it on their wall and it has a date tab, so every year when they renew their pledge, they get a new date tab. Well, in the course of the remodeling, expansion, changing management, whatever, the original plaque disappeared. So what we'd like to do today, on behalf of our board of directors, our president, Corbett Browning, our executive director, Kyle Stalker, and most especially the kids of the Boys and Girls Club of Merced, Sal, we'd like to present you with a new benefactor plaque. And you'll notice that it has date tabs on here for all the years that they have supported the Boys and Girls Club, from '94 to currently '97.
Next, representing Assemblyman Dennis Cardoza's office, Kathy Pastor.
Good morning. I think all of us here have a vested interest in the safe and sane economic development of Merced, and I think this is an outstanding example of what can be done when we have cooperation between all of the parties. I really congratulate the Scholle Corporation for their belief in Merced and their desire to expand further here and to contribute to our community. And so if I could have Mr. Scholle come forward. On behalf of Assemblyman Cardoza, I would like to present you with the certificate of recognition in honor of your outstanding contribution to the economic vitality of Merced. Thank you very much.
on behalf of Senator Richard Monteith, Mike Wagner.
Thank you, Bill. I want to thank everyone for the opportunity to be here and speak for my boss, Senator Monteith, and congratulations to the Scholle Corporation for the convention here. Before I get myself in trouble, I need to introduce our Chief of Staff, Bob Rucker. He's back to back, as usual, running off the mouth, but he's back here. Senator Monteith is always very happy to see any economic expansion in the area, and has been here today, and extend that congratulations and good luck wishes to you in the future. And as usual with expansion, you have new and blank walls. We have a certificate of recognition honored by the California State Senate, recognition of the 5th anniversary and the expansion of the Western Texas Division located at Western Industrial Park in the state of California.
We have a final presentation scheduled from the State Trade and Commerce Agency, Richard Machado, but I believe he's been unable to be here today, and we express our regrets. Before we introduce the Scholle Corporation, I'd also like to extend recognition to our city manager, Jim Marshall, who has piloted the city throughout the project. And also extend special thanks to those city council members who raised their hands earlier, who were actually on the city council that made the decision the first time around to do the project that helped bring the Scholle Corporation into Merced, all of whom served on that original group of city council members at the time that the Scholle Corporation entered the community. With that, I believe that the first speaker on behalf of the Scholle Corporation will be Sal Hasbro.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming and visiting with us today. It's a great honor to host such a distinguished group of community leaders, citizens, and customers. In today's business environment, it takes the backing and support of a strong community to function successfully. These challenges are faced by every city in the state and by the state of California as a whole. These challenges are with us today and will be with us for a long time to come. We at Scholle Merced are no different. We face these business challenges, but we face them with the comfort of knowing that we have the backing and the support of our community. Our community has several outstanding groups that I would like to take a moment to thank. First, I would like to thank Scholle employees for their significant contributions. I've been really honored to be working with them for the past 2 years and have been impressed with their hard work and dedication. Their contribution has been significant to our success. Second, I would like to thank the officers and the employees of the city of Merced, especially those whom I work with in the Planning and Development Department. The integrity of these individuals reflects favorably upon themselves and is in keeping with the good business environment nourished by the city fathers. Third, I would like to thank our neighbors in the industrial park and the citizens of Merced for being such a great host and cheer for the business. And finally, I would like to thank the officers of Scholle Corporation for continual support, commitment, and help to all the initiatives that we've started at the Merced plant. And it goes without saying, our greatest thank and appreciation goes to our customer, for we will not be here if it wasn't for them. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Now I have the honor of presenting to you the president of our company, Mr. William J. Scholle.
Thank you, Sal. I'm really pleased to be here today. Distinguished audience that I have, the Mayor Pro Tem, the officials of the City of Merced, ladies and gentlemen from the state government and the Chamber of Commerce, our distinguished customers, and just as important, my fellow employees. Again, very pleased to be here today. The words that Sal spoke regarding competitive environment and the need for cooperation amongst all members of the community ring very true. To meet this ever-growing competition takes much wisdom and resource, support from both the employees, the surrounding community, and the state, and very close relations with our clients, our customers. I feel that we're very lucky here at Scholle to have the support from all these fronts. The excellence of our staff is typified by people like Sal Hasma and the entire crew here at our Merced plant. They've met every challenge, and you can see there's very great challenges in bringing a large project like this off. I think you'll see the enthusiasm and the commitment of our employees in your following tour of the facility. The dedication the city has shown and the community toward our development is exhibited by the significant growth in the entire immediate area around us in the industrial park. The city can take great pride in the achievements in the developments here. We celebrate this expansion today, recognizing the efforts that have been put forth by all people in this endeavor. Our latest plant expansion would not have been possible if we had not located our first facility here 5 years ago, in my recollection, but 91, I guess, was when the project actually started. Time does fly. Several individuals were key in bringing our facility to the Merced region originally. Some are here with us today, some were not able to attend. I'd like to take a moment to recognize a few of the key people. Bruce Gabriel, the past mayor of the city of Merced, believed that Merced and the opportunities the city could provide would be instrumental in our success. Robert Penny and Beth Lindsay, then at Merced Color Press, offered us valuable insight into the local business environment, opportunities, and the community, and were influential in our decision to locate here. Bill Cahill and the staff of the Merced Redevelopment Agency were indispensable in tying together all of the details, and there were many, many of them, and representing us to the City Council. And of course, the City Council members themselves who approved the original project to locate our facility here. I'm certain I missed many people who were involved and certainly instrumental in our original decision and decision to move through with the second expansion. But since most of everybody's standing up here today, I think I'll just keep the talk short and we'll move on forward. I'd like to thank again the City Council, the Redevelopment Agency, for their support, and trust that we will continue our relationship through hopefully a third expansion to come in the following year. If the cooperation that we have received from the City of Merced and the various agencies involved is repeated in our future expansions in the East Coast of the United States and in Europe, we should have as successful as smooth transition of those development projects of ours in the future as we have here in Merced. My only regret today is that my father, whose vision was one of the cornerstones of this expansion, cannot be here today. And I'm sure we all wish him well. I now have the honor to introduce, well, it's not Don Bergman, who is going to, Jim, of the Merced Chamber of Commerce. He's got a few comments for us.
I too would like to thank the Scholle Corporation for choosing Merced as their site location. Tremendous buildings like this is just a boom for the area and just enhances the entire Merced area. At this time, I'd like to, in fact, I have the privilege of conducting the ribbon cutting and grand opening for this facility. So all the Scholle Corporation dignitaries, would you please come and we'll have our ribbon cutting. Need a pair of scissors. Yep. And I guess we're going to meet over here. So let's, everybody meet over here and we'll just do the ribbon cutting.
Hey, checkpoint the office. Hey, I love you. Yeah, all right.
I've been swimming, playing water polo.
Okay, on three now. On cut. On three, we're going to cut. 1, 2, 3.
That's because he has the cutting edge.
That's it.
You're gonna be giving tours. You're gonna be giving tours.
That color signifies Rachel O'Rourke. Rachel, hold up your card. She'll be your tour guide today. So please go ahead and follow her. Those with a red dot on their name tag, your tour guide today will be Tom Hall. Tom, raise up your hand. That'll be your tour guide today. Go ahead and follow him. Those with the blue dot on their name tag,
Right over here to the red man.
there you go.
Do it.
Excursion, yes. Good morning, everyone. I'm Materials Manager here at Scholle. And we are both got a polyethylene on the outside and a polyethylene on the inside. Metal.
It used to be 17 cents.
Right. Guys might want to come in a little bit closer. I don't have a loud voice. Welcome to the featured site of the Scholle Lamination Department. The laminator, which is shown here, is 90 feet by 12 feet, excluding the electrical work. The laminator is being produced by Integrate Design Corporation in Green Bay, Wisconsin, and the equipment is scheduled to ship the week of July 7th. The product that will be produced on the laminator is called high-bar, which stands for high barrier. This film is used in all the Scholle bag manufacturing plants, including Australia, Holland, Canada, Illinois, West Virginia. There's actually 3 layers of film. The outer layers are polyethylene, which will be produced in the extrusion department here. And the middle layer is a metallized polyester. The polyester is purchased in France and Brazil and some companies here in the United States, and is shipped to a subsidiary company called Vacuumet, where it's metallized. Ethylene roll here and here. The metallized polyester is unwound and treated. The second phase of the operation, the polyethylene rolls and the metallized polyester are heated and pressed together. The final stage of the lamination process is where the rolls are actually rewound and slid down to any size that we need. The laminator will be capable of running twice the length of football fields in under a minute, and will be capable of producing all the Scholle laminate products than the one at North Lake, which is about 25% faster than the one in Australia. So
one laminator per
say. Right. No, they'll be
historically, Scholle and particularly bag packing has always been a very labour-intensive task. Each bag being packed individually. Some certain recent innovations agree the interface that the operator has between obviously themselves and the product. So these days, well, I guess we would generally pack 2,000 bags per bin on the larger bags and 3,000 to 4,000 bags per bin of the smaller bags. What happens here is that this piece of equipment lays the bags into the bin, got its arm sweeping forward and aft and from side to side, and the packer would generally be standing in this location here, basically just giving the web some direction and manipulating it to lay flat. The operators in the bag room are all obviously very pleased with this piece of equipment. This piece of equipment was, I guess, Australia and
Everyone, I'm Randy Weaver, and I'm Materials Manager here at Scholle. And just behind me here under construction is a 104-inch 3-layer co-extrusion film line, or an extruder. This extruder was manufactured by Bantville Gloucester Engineering Company out of Gloucester, Massachusetts. And whenever it's completed, it will stand about 50 feet high. Right here we have one of our extruder cylinders, one of 3 that will be on the machine. And each one of these weighs 18,000 pounds, which will bring the total weight of the extruder to over 60 tons. We're looking for a completion date of about mid-July with a project cost of about $3 million. Right here is one of the type of films that we will be running on the extruder. This one here is a 2 mil 3/4 film. And once we're done with this, we can move it on into our ABM room, or at that point we can make it into wine bags. Scholle Corporation currently has 2 extrusion facilities or departments, one of them being in Illinois and the other in Australia. And this particular extruder can run between 1,500 and 1,700 pounds per hour of film. Now, once you start this process and this machine up, it's best for your production efficiency to continue running the machine. That's why we're a 7-day-a-week, 24 hours a day operation. And it takes 3 people per shift to run this machine. And how it basically works is that this is the raw materials that it's stored in 2. We have 4 silos outside, and 2 of them have material similar to this, a clear pellet resin that is pumped from the silos to the extruder cylinder and then heated, and then injected into this die over here, so this cylinder. At that point, and it's worked up over there. Once it is up to the top of the tower, the stainless and room start producing wine bags with it, and also on a 94-inch roll, which is the maximum lay flat we would have, or ribbon, we could send to the laminator to be metallized and again on into our ABM production. Yeah, it goes up beyond about 50 feet. It's about 55 feet to the top on the other side of it. The other, and there's other types of film, depending on what you're looking for, the blend of different films. Any other questions?
When are you looking at completing?
Mid-July.
The bubble gets met and converted from a bubble to a sheet heat. Because what happens is it will be sweat and as it gets down from
To finish with the Scholle tour, and how did it go for you?
It went really well. The people were very impressed with the machinery and all the new products that we're making here in Merced.
Did any of the people on the tour give you a bad time, and did you have to break out that whip and crack them back in line?
No, all of our guests were very well mannered, and I had a great time with all of them. And we're very glad to have all of them here with us today.
Thank you, Rosanna McGrath. Next, we will cut to Gina Ania. I'm standing with Rachel O'Rourke, who was a tour guide for the Green Group. Rachel, could you tell us, how did the tour go?
The tour went absolutely marvelous. It was impeccable. I enjoyed going from station to station, and they were just wonderful. These guys just did beautiful.
Now, Rachel, isn't it true that you're just brown-nosing because I'm your boss and you want a good raise this year?
Absolutely.
Myself. Gina, please.
No, please, no. Gina won't do it.
I really don't like those things.
Alvarado, who did the injection molding tour. Raul, how did the people respond to your presentation?
Well, I don't know if they understood me or not, but I gave them a best. They liked it.
They did not understand your Spanish?
What do they call it? Spanglish.
Spanglish. Okay, and
It's
that's a
another
new language thought up right here by Raul Alvarado. And remember, you heard it here first.
Cut.
Who is actually the materials manager, but he did the presentation in extrusion. Randy,
Yes.
How were the people to your presentation? Were they receptive? Did they enjoy it? Were they bored? How was your crowds? How did it go for you?
I think it went real well. We got, what surprised me is we got a lot of questions that I didn't quite expect. But Rob Riles was there and he helped me out with most of them. A few I was able to answer myself, but I think it went real well, very well.
So you were able to BS your way through some questions, and
All the
Rob
way through.
Riles BS his way through the rest of them. Where is
Yeah,
he?
if they got a little rough on the questions, I just went. To my right here is Rob Riles, and he can answer any question you have.
And that's the way to do it. When in doubt, pass the buck. Let's see who else we can get on tape. Who is the assistant plant manager and the production manager for the bag room. Mick, can you tell us how your presentations went today?
My presentations went very well today, Rick. Everybody seemed to be interested, and I even had a couple of rounds of applause.
You did?
I did.
Wow, I'm jealous. I got a tomato pelted at me. Did you have any unruly people in the crowds?
There was an attempt to disrupt my presentation, but I was fortunate enough to beat him off with a very large stick.
That's very good. Can we focus in on Mick's tie? Mick is from the Australian plant, and he is very proud of kangaroos. I, on the other hand, are from the Illinois plant, and I'm very fond of the Chicago Bulls. Go Bulls! Okay, let's see who else we can get on this interview. The tour guide for the bread group. Tom,
hello.
Did you have any unruly people in your group?
No, not to speak of. They were generally well behaved and orderly. And when we got to the injection molding department, of course, we all had to huddle around Raul, because of the noise in the background. But it went very well. And when we got to the other stations, each of the people chosen to do their presentations did an excellent job. And I might add, a fine job was done by Mr. Rick Hotel here.
I think he's brown-nosing me like Rachel tried.
And but as far as his tie goes, I'm not conducive to Chicago Bulls ties. I like plain tie.
The man doesn't have taste in ties. Let's cut and get away from Tom and find
This is Rick Hotel. He was my best friend from North Lake. Luckily, he's still a Bulls fan.
California will never change that. Never.
Well, I don't know. Sacramento Kings, we have to change our loyalty.
Never. Never. No. Anyway, Keith is trying to turn the tables here. Keith, how did you like the tour?
I thought the tour was very well organized, very well done. I also thought that all the presenters did an excellent job. They had their lines down very well, and I know in the future that those presenters will be probably going to classes and will be on your local cable station.
Thank you, Keith, but I doubt it. Keith joins us from the Illinois plant. He is now our tomato master here in Merced. Right, Keith?
I'm the master of all tomatoes.
That's right. No matter how big or how small. Lopez, she's our HR manager, and she was very involved with keeping the unruly people in line. Carmen, how do you think the tour went today?
Oh, I think it went very well. I think everyone cooperated and learned a lot. Very well instructed.
Were there any people that you really needed to whip into shape to keep them with their guides?
Oh, there were a few stragglers, but they cooperated in the end.
Okay, so there was no need to break out the whip or the baseball bat. Is that correct, what I'm hearing?
That's it. We needed the wine.
Oh, okay. Well, now we know what Carmen really wanted to do. She didn't want to help out with the tour. She wanted to be partying with the wine over there. Thank you, Carmen, for that wonderful interview.
You're welcome.
Rob says, find out where nobody else is going. They go.
Go there, yeah.
Gino, is this good? You first?